I am not insane. People say madness speaks in confusion, but listen to me now. Listen carefully and tell me if this sounds like the words of a madman. I loved the old man. I truly did. He never harmed me, never insulted me. But his eye was cursed, pale blue, clouded, lifeless. Whenever it rested on me, I felt exposed, as if it could see every secret buried inside my skull. From that moment, I knew I could not live peacefully while that eye remained open. So I planned. Every night, exactly at midnight, I went to his door. Slowly, so slowly, even time itself seemed to hesitate. I turned the handle and slipped inside. I would open the door just enough to slide my head through the darkness. Then I raised my lantern, letting out a single thin ray of light, aimed directly at his eye. For 7 nights, the eye was closed. And if the eye was closed, there was no reason to act. How could I destroy what I could not see? But on the 8th night, everything changed. My hand slipped. The lantern rattled. The old man stirred in his bed. My chest tightened as he whispered into the darkness, asking who was there. I stood frozen, breathless, unmoving. Minutes passed, then hours. Finally, I raised the lantern. The eye was open, wide, awake, watching, and then I heard it, a heartbeat. At first it was faint, like a distant drum, but it grew louder, heavier, faster. Each beat struck my brain like a hammer. I feared the neighbors would hear it. I feared the sound would expose me. Panic flooded my body, and in that moment, I acted. I silenced the eye. I silenced the heart. When it was over, the house was quiet again. I worked carefully, calmly. I dismembered the body and hid every piece beneath the floorboards. There was no blood, no trace. I smiled at my own cleverness. Then came the knock, the police. A scream had been reported. I welcomed them inside. I laughed. I spoke easily. I even placed my chair directly above the hidden remains, confident in my perfection. But as we talked, a sound crept back into my ears. The heartbeat. Soft at first, dull, persistent. I spoke faster to cover it, but the sound grew stronger. The officers smiled and nodded, unaware, or pretending to be. Sweat poured down my face. My words tangled. The heartbeat thundered in my head, louder and louder, until it filled the room. They had to hear it. They must have heard it. The noise became unbearable. And then I broke. I screamed. I confessed. I tore up the floorboards in madness, begging the sound to stop. But even as the truth lay exposed, the heartbeat continued, beating not from beneath the floor, but from inside me. So tell me, if guilt had a sound, would it ever let you sleep? Come on, what are waiting for? Tap that subscribe button to unveil more untold dark room stories.